How you doing, guys, and welcome to another Dark Souls video where I'll be playing Dark Souls Remastered. This time I've come back to the asylum where I'll be facing an optional boss for Stray Demon. Now this boss isn't necessarily hard, however he is extremely annoying. So when you come to the middle of this arena, you will break through the floor, and the very second you land you want to drink a flask straight away. After you've done that, focus on getting behind him as fast as you can, because as you can see, he has those area of effect moves that do some serious damage. Now, this was my third attempt at this boss, so the first thing I wanted to do before anything else was retrieve my souls. After you've done that, straight away get behind him as quickly as you can. Now, this boss really only has two moves. The first move being where he slams his sort of hammer down to the floor and creates that area of effect move, which is very dangerous. And the second move, he sort of hovers up in the air for a couple of seconds before slamming down. Now, both of these moves are extremely easy to get away from. Basically, the main trick about this fight is not to get too greedy with your hits. So, basically, you want to spend the entire fight behind him. So once you are behind him, focus on getting a few hits in, but don't get greedy with your hits. The very second you see him raise his hammer up into the air, back off just for a second until the area of effect move has finished, just like this, and when it has, then you can go back in and carry on with your hits. His second move, where he flies up in the air, again, if you back off and then when he lands, immediately get to the back of him and continue with your hits. Now, like I said, this boss isn't hard, but it is annoying and it is very, very long-winded. As you can see, I've sped up the gameplay here to ×4 speed, because I think that really emphasizes just how long this fight went on. It's very long-winded. To try and help yourself make it just a little bit quicker, I would recommend going two-handed with your sword. For two reasons. The first reason is whenever you're two-handed with your sword, or any weapon really, your weapon will do 50% more damage per swing. Obviously, the main drawback of this is that while you are two-handed, you will not be able to use a shield. However, there's no need to use a shield against this guy anyway, so you don't really have to worry about. So that will make the fight go a little bit quicker, but truth be told, when I first got to this boss, I died twice. This was my first time fighting the boss, and the first thing I thought to myself was, maybe I've come and tried and fought him a little bit too soon. You know, maybe this kind of fight is really designed for later on in the game when you're a lot stronger, but I don't know. I mean, I beat him. Yes, it was a long drawn out fight, but like I said, it wasn't really that difficult. So truth be told, I don't even know when exactly you're supposed to fight this boss. I guess you don't even have to fight him at all. He is a completely optional boss, so it's really your choice, really. It doesn't matter whether you're a high level or a low level, like me at this point, when I did this. I think I'm roughly about level 26 or 27. I'm sure that's what I was when I fought this guy. But even I did it at such a low level. I was not a fan of this boss at all. This boss is basically the exact same as the first boss. The only difference is that he now has that slamming move which creates the area effect attack. And I really don't see the point of that. I don't see the point in reskinning bosses. I don't get it. I mean, one of the things I've always loved about Dark Souls is all the bosses are unique. So I'm really not a fan of them just reskinning the very first boss of the game for this. I was not a fan. But anyway, it's over and done with now. That's another boss dealt with, and I'll be bringing it back when I get to the next boss. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.